Hello, dear Sagittarius. I will tell you today's horoscope for November 26th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Sagittarius. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You shouldn't always think that life is giving you a hard time on purpose. It's not about that. Remember that we are always the ones who face the bad times we go through. Sagittarius, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. It seems that your economy is going well, Sagittarius. You won't have any reasons to complain. You feel like you're in the mood to do different things at work and you'll do very well. Your interests aren't very favored right now, so wait before acting. The cosmic effluvia that are ruling in your sign with the position of the moon in a kindred element of yours and the direct transit of Jupiter through your sign indicates, in a new tone, a very refreshing and stimulating change in your lifestyle. You will realize that life is a little unpredictable and this day is the most unexpected moment because something wonderful can emerge. Love will occupy a large part of your time and thoughts. Don't hide what you feel and be very clear when talking about love. There is very good news for singles who want to end their single life in the next month that is about to begin. So to speak, impactful social encounters are predicted that can change the course of events in your love life. In health, if you have been worried about some recent unexplained ailments or discomforts, or if you have been suggested an operation or intensive treatment, you are in good stead. Get to work and don't wait, face reality as you know how. Go for a walk, run, exercise, and use all the energy that your body has at this moment. Dear friend, you have to go out, even if it is just a 30-minute walk a day at least. Avoid a sedentary lifestyle at all costs. At work during the following week, the unexpected will occur and you will be given new tasks and responsibilities. You will have much more confidence in your job. All this will bring more social prestige to your life and will contribute to you coming out well from the matters that are worrying you now. Sagittarius, money and fortune. If you haven't done so yet, you should start saving money now so that when Christmas comes you will have money and enjoy the end-of-year festivities better. There is still time to make small savings and, if you don't achieve your goals now, set them as something concrete for the year. The lucky number for this beautiful day is 84. Try to use it in everything you can and take advantage of it today. Your lucky color is blue, so try to use it, even if it's with an accessory that contains it. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, moderate. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of, the security and confidence that arise in your sign with the direct transit of Jupiter through your sign. Dangerous tendency, the tendency to underestimate realities and think that things will resolve themselves. You should avoid fanciful ideas without an objective or real basis. The best relationship today will be with Aries, Libra, and Gemini. The most tense with Scorpio and Cancer. Your current compatibility is good in general, but with some obstacles and signs of the water element. If you are single, during these next few days, love will be present every day in your life. With your ruler Jupiter direct, the universal number for today for everyone is 7 in numerology. The totals are reduced to 1 digit. Below, your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time: 12:20 a.m., 4:15 p.m., 7:15 p.m., and 8:50 p.m. The lucky numbers in chance for you are 19, 21, 26, and 30. Sagittarius born on November 24th, you are a practical, versatile person with great creative force, especially for writing. They will have many children and an excessive love for the family. Good business. As for health, they may suffer from intestinal disorders, so they should watch their diet. They are people with artistic concerns. Their most suitable profession could be that of engineer, architect, or decorator. They are willing to sacrifice themselves for others. Sagittarius born on November 25th, they are people with a tendency to desire more than they have, which is why they tend to feel discontented. Their combative nature will favor their fondness for weapons and metals. As for health, they should take care of their eyesight because they can suffer alterations in the optic nerve. They are brave people to the point of becoming unconscious in some cases. They should avoid unbridled and impulsive actions and decisions because they could be dangerous. Generally, this unreasonable tendency does not manifest itself in the family environment to which they are so strongly attached. I wish you an absolutely wonderful day, my dear Sagittarius. Enjoy this wonderful day and try to do something different. Also share with your loved ones and visit a new place. Try to get out of the routine and don't forget to walk, even if it's just 30 minutes a day. This will bring you years of life, so go ahead and take advantage of this to help you refresh your mind as well. You are starting to remember the past too much, and that is bringing you problems for today, especially with the person you are with at the moment. Remember that the loves left behind are just that, experiences that help us move forward. Sagittarius, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Your partner will communicate challenging financial news that you need to attend to. Both of you must find a solution to resolve these economic difficulties without affecting the relationship. Face the tasks you have been avoiding, especially those related to organization and method in your business or work. Addressing these responsibilities is crucial to avoid future problems. Trust your own decisions and do not depend on the validation of others. Find security in your choices and follow the path that will help you rebuild your self-esteem. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button and, with your help, we will continue to grow. Yes, as the Rolling Stones say, time is on your side. How can it be on the side of others too? Suppose they are pushing you to get going, but they insist on going slowly. Whose time is more valuable, theirs or yours? What gives you the right to expect life to unfold at your pace? It is difficult to explain the reason, but your right to happiness is as valid as anyone else's, and your ability to influence the current cosmic forces and make them work for your benefit is just as powerful. What you want is not as difficult to get as you think. During the waxing moon, the skin regeneration process is accelerated, therefore procedures aimed at cleansing and eliminating inflammation, such as mud masks, are just as effective. The position of the moon in Virgo strengthens instincts. Outbursts of jealousy and reasonableness are possible. Refrain from reproaches and suspicions so that you can maintain a relationship. Don't tempt fate, avoid gossip and intrigue. Now that you are too vulnerable to play underhand games, it is better to direct your energy towards solving the most pressing problems. You will pack your bags quickly. The opportunity to travel presents itself from any angle. It may be for pleasure, business, studies, moving, health. The reason this time is the least important. If you have the opportunity to travel, do it. You will receive an excellent surprise there and better news when you do so. Be encouraged if you begin to walk the path indicated by your daily affirmations, which are your true path. You will learn to use the power of words to your advantage. Today you will learn to value your companions as they truly deserve. Look around you and you will discover that someone who has always been by your side urgently needs your help. Open them up to solidarity and love. It is time to give, not to receive. The moon makes you very sensitive to everything external, especially emotions. It is quite likely that you do not feel comfortable relating to people you do not like or who make you feel uncomfortable. In this astral cycle, and particularly today, which is your zodiacal day, sensitive moments are approaching in which you will have to face a dilemma in which you will put aside your loving feelings towards a person and, on the other, your material security. Your energy will be good today and you will manage to overcome any apparent discomfort you may have. You have strength and a positive attitude, so if you suffer from any illness, today the symptoms could begin to subside and you will feel better. Those born under this sign who do not suffer from any health problems will continue with this streak, while having a lot of energy and enjoying life more. On the other hand, those who have some kind of illness or health problem these days are likely to see better results with medication. Today you will have studied everything you do very carefully, and any move you make will be very well measured. Your sign will be careful, so you will manage your money very carefully and you will not want to spend on unnecessary things. It is time for you to shake off that laziness and go in search of a job. Certainly, at this time in your life, that is the least of your concerns, but it is important that you start to look for your future. Today is perfect for you to go out in search of work. Excellent offers await you. Tarot, card of the day, the sun. Good news is coming, it was about time. It can happen in any area, personal, economic, or sentimental. The card of the sun indicates that you will soon see some of your goals or desires fulfilled. Your perseverance is your greatest strength. Do not falter. If you have not arrived yet, there is little left. No reward comes without effort. Keep moving forward and let your faith be bigger than your fears. I don't know how my story will end, but in its pages you will never read, "I gave up." What to eat today? Baked cauliflower with bechamel sauce. What to have for dinner today? Couscous with shrimp and zucchini. Daily question to think about: who is the strongest person you know? Good deed of the day: give an unexpected gift to someone you haven't given anything to in a while. Fun fact for today: rats and dogs are ticklish and even laugh when they are tickled. Precious stones: turquoise, garnet, amethyst, lapis lazuli, amber. Your ability to generate productive ideas will allow you to earn money in a new project, in which it is recommended to invest prudently, but with all your energy to achieve the expected results within a very short time. You should not worry too much about money at this time. At the moment, it is not something that is really needed, although on the other hand, saving a little money for later is not a good idea. It's such a bad idea. So try to save some money, but without being stingy. Realize that with so many debts you are compromising your future. Obviously, these are difficult days for you, but it is important that you avoid as much as possible giving rise to new debts that will only put your assets at risk. It is important that you list the things that are necessary for you. Do not spend money that you do not have. Sagittarius is a sign that develops a high level of cooperation in the work environment. They are a person who can be trusted with peace of mind and are also quite kind. They are workers who are characterized by being tolerant and, when faced with conflicts that may arise, they tend to behave in a rather cold manner. But that is the way in which they can analyze things very well and recognize the origin of the problem. This sign is not really interested in having management or leadership positions, although they have all the necessary skills to be able to perform those roles, because they prefer to have jobs that have less responsibility. If you have a leading position, it can bring you some problems because they tend to be less strict and severe and respect the freedom of others. Mythology. According to Greek mythology, centaurs were known for being wild, deceitful, and adulterous. However, there was one of them who was completely different. He was sensitive and had a big heart. He was known as Chiron, son of Philyra and Kronos. He had been trained by Apollo and Artemis, which developed in him diplomacy, bowmanship, and adventure. All the gods loved him and, in addition, he was a philosopher and doctor. One of the Sagittarius myths tells that, after Hercules made a long trip, he entered a tavern to drink wine, which was first class because it belonged to the centaurs. When they returned, the aroma of the wine infuriated them and they decided to go look for it. Then, Hercules starts a battle against the centaurs and manages to defeat several of them. Meanwhile, Chiron was watching the situation from afar, but Hercules, focused on what he was doing, did not notice him and wounded him with an arrow. Despite being wounded, Chiron could not die because he was the son of Cronus, but he felt the agony and pain that the Hydra's venom caused him. For this pain, there was no medicine or meditation that could help him, so he decided to use his pain to free another person who was also suffering, Prometheus, who was a titan who had angered Zeus by stealing fire from Olympus to give it to humans. Zeus then sent Pandora to open the box where all evils were hidden, with the aim of punishing humanity, and chained Prometheus to a giant rock and then sent an eagle to devour his liver every day, because his liver was immortal and grew every night. Chiron offers his immortality to replace Prometheus in his punishment. Zeus, witness to everything that was happening, decides to give Chiron a place in the sky to rest, taking the form of a constellation and thus recognizing his benevolence. Having a deep friendship with someone always means a treasure that we must take care of and try to protect. It is not good to leave friends aside when we start a new relationship, despite needing that period alone to establish the relationship well. Friends can be part of that process. It is not necessary to isolate yourself. Therefore, solve your problems in a better way. At this moment, you are trying things that have not really given you good results. That is why you need to change the strategy. The most horrible crimes are those that violate the freedom and essence of people. Therefore, during this week you need to open your eyes and realize the many injustices that are committed in the world. If you do not become aware of this, it will be very difficult for you to become aware of the good life that Sagittarius has. Many times human beings demand too much without realizing the great horrors that our peers suffer in other parts of the world. Do not close your eyes to the harsh reality of our planet. Sagittarius, you are in a good stage since you are opening your mind more and trying to experience new things. It is a good time to decide to finish with the old in your life, renew your wardrobe, change the appliances that are broken in your home or buy new furniture. It is not yet time to give yourself so much space to relax or go out with friends. You need to concentrate much more on your duties. Someone will invite you this week, but you will have to reject it, since you have work to do and you cannot afford to waste time. This week, don't think about what you didn't do in the past. There's a great chance of achieving an old goal in the present. Don't stop doing it, as you'll feel great satisfaction after this. A love that you thought was impossible or that no longer existed could come back this week and send you a message. Answer this only if you're single, as you don't know what could happen between you. Love is very present in your life and you have everything to keep it with you. In love between partners is at a very good moment, so today is a good week to show the person you love everything you feel for them. You've had a good connection with someone who has appeared in your life recently. Try inviting them on a date this week, but try to make it something informal. It could be a coffee in a nice place or going out for some drinks at night. You'll receive a good response. The change you want to experience in your life has a lot to do with love and its possibilities. At the moment, you are going through something very negative, but with time you will realize that these difficulties you are experiencing are nothing more than a step towards a better life. You know something that could make you very happy in the future. If you are beginning to have a good relationship with a person who has recently come into your life, it is good that you make your future intentions clear. If you do not want a commitment, you should say so, just as you should say if you want something much further in your new relationship. If you are not in a good moment of your life to face a new relationship, you have to be sincere and say everything that is really happening to you. If you cannot say it, then at least express it in some way. You should not be an unfair person to someone who has dared to be by your side. Regardless of your current problems in your economy and work, things are not good for Sagittarius, but you know that many times they have not been, and yet you have been able to get ahead. This week work will be very complicated, so it will be very necessary for you to stop feeling like you can't solve anything and start looking for weak points in your work. That will be what will help you solve problems. Conflicts at work are always a nuisance, since we spend a large part of our day there. You could even say that it is like a second home. Therefore, during this period, you have to focus on improving the work environment. It will be necessary to improve your life in general. Don't pass up the opportunity to take on a job that you will be assigned during the week. It will be something positive for your advancement within the place where you work. You are beginning to feel the fruits of your work. They have not yet arrived, but they will soon. You must organize your work or study area. You will feel better when you do so, and you will perform better. Do not let yourself down. That only makes your immune system start to respond poorly, and an immunosuppressed organism will always be a source of illness and discomfort. Sagittarius knows that they can achieve certain things now, but if you can be much better, you just have to help yourself. Start to see what you can achieve. What you have in your path now needs to be much better. Do not forget the lessons learned a long time ago in your life. This is a day where Sagittarius could have desires that are a little contradictory to the reality that they live as a couple at this moment, that will not help them to have everything very clear when deciding what they want and what they do not want with the person they have in their life right now. It is not bad for you that the things you have in your life are a little more complex. It is the only way to truly learn the lessons that you need to know now. If you are thinking of having an adventure right now, try to keep it safe. It is not a good day to take risks. Perhaps it is better to venture another time. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has